Hey guys, my computer's acting crazy today. I'm sorry about that, Joe. I was like, what is going on? Let me know if you can hear me. Somebody put in the chat if they can hear me because I'm like, what the heck is going on with my computer? It's acting a little crazy today. It's kind of lagging. That's why I was delayed a little bit. But let me know. You can hear me. Thank you. All right, listen, guys. It's Trending Topic Friday. I hope my computer will allow me to, loud and clear. Okay, now. All right, there you go. Boom, boom. Y'all can hear me. Well, thank you, because it was taking me forever. My computer was acting a fool. Now, listen. I see somebody trying to get backstage, but backstage is jam packed on lockdown. We on lockdown. I feel like I'm freezing though. Is my computer acting up? Is it acting up? I don't know. My computer seems to be acting a little funny. I don't know. Is it who trying to stop us from doing trending topics tonight? I ain't talking about you, Diddy. What's going on? What's going on? Okay. Listen. Anyway, guys. Happy Friday. We're going to do trending topics tonight. And tonight is relationship meltdowns. It is freezing, right? Yeah, your video is lagging. Okay. Let me see y'all what I could do here. Because I thought I do. Yeah, the video is lagging. All right. It's freezing off and on. All right, guys. Hopefully it'll be okay. Because I'm hardwired in to my system here. Give me 1 minute. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Let me see something. All right, guys, I'm going to try this again. I don't know. I hope it works out this time. I went and kind of updated my modem there. I don't know. We're going to see if we could do trending topics. I don't know. Somebody trying to stop me from doing trending topics Friday. Am I still freezing? I feel like I am going in and out, but we're going to see how it goes. I'm going to try to get through the trending topics tonight. But trending topics tonight is called relationship meltdowns, okay? Relationship meltdowns. We got Cardi B. She online talking about, she did everything for Offset and he still left her. Oh my goodness, that's all I could tell you. We got Kiki Palmer. Darius said she put hands on him. We're gonna talk about it. He got baptized though. So I guess between getting baptized and cleansing the soul or whatever, they're going to work things out. Okay? And then we got this man that said, listen, when he met the love of his life, she was married to somebody else, his friend. And he said, I had to take her from my friend. Oh my goodness. Let me tell you something, guys. We're going to get into it. It's Friday night. It's trending topics. Hopefully my computer will stop acting crazy, but we're going to get into it. Okay, guys? Y'all saying it's good. I hope it's good. We're going to continue on. What do I need in that chat? I need a what? I need a choo-choo. All aboard, everybody. It is Trending Topic Friday, okay? And it's called Relationships Meltdowns, okay? People having meltdowns over a man. Let me tell you something. I don't care if you're a man dating a female dating a man, or whoever it is you choose to date. When they no longer want you, that's when you got to go. Run and never look back. Now, if y'all happen to have kids together, you are going to have to deal with that person. But you find your nice way to co-parent. But don't ever let them come back in your bed When it's over, let it be over and let it be done. Let me bring the people in the building because I don't know how long my computer going to be okay and not act up. So come on, let me bring these people in. Hey, E.
Choo choo.
Choo choo. Hey, in my opinion.
Hey, Diva. Hi, E. Choo choo.
Hey, in my
Leo.
opinion.
Hey, Felicia.
Hello.
Let's see how long this gonna last. Hey, Emmanuel.
The hubby say hello to the train.
Oh, hello, hubby.
Hey, hubby.
Hey, Chanel.
Good evening, Diva, everybody.
Hey. Hey, Dustin. All right, y'all. We're going to get into this, okay? Because we're going to start out with Cardi B. You know, I think since the day she met Offset, he was cheating on her. Why do we ignore red flags? Why do we ignore the stop signs? Why do we ignore the yield signs? Okay? I don't know why. But I didn't realize they were so young. Because Offset, he turned 32, so he was out celebrating his 32nd birthday. Okay, out there celebrating his 32nd birthday. She's home, heartbroken, mad. And you know, a lot of times, just like Croy Bearman, he's pissed off at himself because he allowed himself to stay in that relationship and spend all the money. And now they broke, don't have no money, and don't have a home. And so, you know, he's mad. And here it is. You got Cardi B. She done poured her heart and soul into this man. She held up her own career. She helped him with his, did everything. And it still wasn't enough. Because where is he? Back where he wanted to be, in the streets. Yeah, I feel bad for her too. But she got to wake up. And hopefully she actually woke up. Now let me share this screen really quickly. And my thing is, the other day when Tasha K tried to tell her, you know, let me not pay the money, she said she was going to speak to her mother. Why did she call her mother? Why did she get on this internet? Now, where did I lose Cardi at? Let's go. Come on, neighborhood talk. Help me find Cardi B. Where Cardi B at? Diddy up there posting Kim Porter talking about some happy birthday, like he think he gonna reel us back in. How did I lose my Cardi B story? Because my computer's just acting a fool right now. Hold on, I'm gonna find it for you. I don't think it was this far down. I may have to go read it first.
Hey, Diva, today Juice's birthday, so happy birthday, Juice.
Oh, happy birthday, Juice. Oh, here it is. I got it.
Yes, y'all. Happy birthday, Juice.
What's going on with my computer?
Talk to a nigga and a motherfucker will play in your fucking face over and over and over and over and over again until be like, watch what I'm about to do, watch what I'm about to say. And it's so fucking sad that a nigga like to, this motherfucker really like to play games with me when I'm at my most vulnerable time, when I'm not the most confident. He likes to play games with me because he knows I'm not an easy girl. He knows. Yesterday, I could have been out. I could have been chilling. I could have done this and that. He knows I'm in my house. He knows that I'm chilling. He knows I'm not doing the most. And I've really been sparing you. You've been fucking feeling yourself, you bitch ass nigga, because of your bitch ass album and shit. And you really been fucking doing me dirty after so many fucking years that I motherfucking helped your ass. Not even a fucking thank you that I got for your bitch ass. And it's so crazy that I gotta go to the fucking internet because whenever I tell you something, you don't take shit seriously. And I'm so tired of it. Because you will fucking talk.
Whew, that was a lot. So hold on 1 second. She was mad because he was out there celebrating that 32nd birthday without her. Okay. And she lost it. She became a little unhinged. But I really wish that, she had some friends to talk to, a sister. Somebody got to go over there and get that phone from her. Because this is too much. And listen, unfortunately, he's been cheating since the day he met her. Let me see. Why is this computer acting crazy today? Probably didn't want us to do trending topics. So Offset, he's up all night celebration. His 32nd birthday. Cardi B upset at home. Upset partied in Miami until 5 a.m. to celebrate his 32nd birthday without a care in the world, while his wife Cardi B was back at home clearly upset over the state of their marriage. Offset had not one but 2 birthday bashes Thursday. He and his crew were seen inside the Miami Design District hotspot, Cocoa, Miami, until 3 a.m. and then hightailed it to the South Beach Club, Playa, until 5 a.m. All these girls he was around, he wore shades all night, looking unbothered at both of the parties as he was surrounded by women. Okay, a van full of them. Also in attendance at the party was producer Southside, Diddy's son, Justin Combs. So Justin's out partying and his dad at home crying. Ari Fletcher and Miami Heat players, he had all the people out partying. We know Offset was celebrating as a single man. Cardi B went live on IG in an explosive rant that pretty much signaled their relationship was over until he come back in her face begging for her to take him back. She accused her estranged hubby of playing mind games and feeling himself because of his new solo album, which she helped him promote. She helped him. She stood by his side. And then as soon as it took off, so did he. She's been riding from this man from day one. Put her own career to the side. E, your thoughts?
So I just have to take it back. Cardi was a stripper who lacked self-love. And there's nothing wrong with being a stripper. I mean, they could be considered athletes, but I'm giving us the history. Cardi was a stripper who lacked self-love, and it wasn't as if she had a problem finding men with money. It's one thing that strippers can do, and that's if you're a good stripper, which Cardi said she was, you can find the men with money, and she had been around men with money.
I do.
So it wasn't the money that hooked her to who's Offset, because at this point, she had the earning potential to make just as much, if not more than him. Okay, she said to herself, I'm not doing much right now, and I'm in the house chilling because guess what? He burdened her with these babies. Okay, so she's not doing as much right now because she's in the house. She said what drew her into him was that he supported her and poured into her career when she didn't believe in herself. I heard her say this before. So, in my opinion, he only poured into her career because he knew he would get a return on the investment. Because ultimately, she would spend her money on him, she would bear his children, and ultimately increase his image. Because Cardi was the hottest thing on the street. She made him hot. And I do believe at one point, some people even pegged them to be the next hip hop royalty, the next Jay-Z and Beyonce. Eventually, they're not even close yet, but eventually they could have been. Mm-hmm. So he used her, in my opinion, and I hate that she went to the internet and let the world know she was hurt this way, because it's one thing to hurt behind closed doors. It's another to put all of that anger and hurt in video format and immortalize it, because this feeds his ego, because she wants him back. She's not done yelling, and this gives him more things to talk about when he goes to the hood and performs his rap lyrics to not only our men in our community, but also the white ones too. Any colored, degenerate, low-life man in the audience who aspires to drive women crazy and smoke weed every day and deplete women of their resources and string them along and make them baby mamas. Yes, this is who his audience is. He is giving the uneducated, underemployed, and crime perpetrators a lesson in love, and they are truly inspired. Okay. But the key word here is confidence. She said, I'm not feeling confident in myself right now, and this is why he is doing this to me. He knows I'm not confident. Everybody knew Cardi wasn't confident. Anybody that goes to a basement and let them pump you up with all kinds of things you don't know what it is just to get an aesthetic of having a Coke bottle shape, we know that you're lacking in confidence, clearly. But the fact is, this man knows it. And the fact that he can string you along and do this to you, and you have a daughter at the house and his son, but he's going to bring his son up to be just as toxic as he is. But this daughter here, Culture, this is what he's doing to his mom. And I'm pretty confident if some black man came along and treated his daughter the way he's treating Cardi, and Culture was on the internet yelling and screaming and completely embarrassing herself and all of her accolades and success. Women who have accolades and success should not be on the internet yelling and screaming about a man who doesn't want them. Because I know, in my opinion, is about to knock it out the park after me. So this is a downgrade. And if someone did this to one of Offset's daughters, I doubt that he would be taking it lightly. And so I think Cardi needs to woman up. She needs to get up on her gangster and do what's best for her and her children and leave that house and file for divorce.
All right, E. I appreciate you. In my opinion, you're up.
Listen here. Cardi B needs somebody to get in her ear and tell her, this man been a bum since the minute you met him. And I'm going to tell you what I'm always telling you. Never let a man tell you he don't want you more than once. He done told you that every time he done took down his pants and put it in somebody else's vagina that he didn't want you. Okay? He didn't respect you then. He didn't care about you then. He didn't love you then. Never let a man tell you twice he don't want you.
I thank you. In my opinion, Leo, you're up.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, Diva, but and panel, good evening. In the words of Felicia, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but just like with Kiki Palmer, I knew by Christmas they was gonna be doing their TikToks, and by New Year's, Offset and Cardi will be celebrating the New Year together. They don't know how to let these toxic relationships go. They cannot do that. And the thing that's really hard for women, and I'm gonna say this in general, is to let go of their baby daddy, be it their husband or their boyfriend or their significant other. That's a really hard step for women to take when it's letting go of these toxic relationships. It's just not, I even though that's how come I know she gonna take them back, because she hollering and screaming on the internet. She has talked to her sister, Hennessy. She talked to her mama. She hollered and screamed on the phone with them. And you know, they thought they held the phone down where they kept cooking their rice and taking care of their business because they used to Cardi screaming and hollering on the phone about Offset. They been told her to leave this fool. She ain't been listening. So, of course, she got to take it to the internet and show out and show off and totally embarrass herself. And that girl is angry with herself, just like you said. She is angry and she is mad. She's about to explode. And and she knows what the problem is. She has allowed this to go on in their relationship. And she has given him permission to diss her and go celebrate in Florida, Palm Springs or Palm Beach or whatever on his birthday, not giving not one darn about her. And men like that, he done already got her figured out. The reason why he ain't even celebrating with her, because he getting ready to have his good time and he don't care. And that's the thing I hate about women. What we don't seem to understand is this man don't care nothing about how you feel. He going to go have his good time. And he know after he have his good time and screwed all these women, he knows that all he got to do is throw some flower petals on the daggone steps and in a room and buy you some flowers, maybe buy you a car, maybe buy you some Tiffany's or something like that, and then you'll get over it. He know you mad. That's the reason why he not there.
Yeah. He kept calling her during that live. Yeah. He kept trying to call her during that live. I think she ended it and went and talked to him, to be honest with you. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he did. He talked to her, but he not there with her.
Right.
He's still playing her to her face. He is having his good time. And he's saying to himself, I'll worry about that issue when I get back.
Oh my God.
And she need to stop letting herself get played like that. And that's another thing too, I think about as well. She can't invest in her music the way she need to because she's so busy running behind this fool, keeping up with this fool. And she got 2 babies. She got a lot on her when you got a man that's tragic like Offset.
Yeah. Oh my God. Oh my God. Woo, thank you, Leo. Julius, you're up.
Be single for a little bit, Cardi. It's time. You have been made a fool of. You have been played a fool. I mean, what more is it gonna take? She knows her potential. She knows what she can be doing right now. It's on her. He ain't worth it. He don't care. He a fool. Always been a fool. Always will be a fool. That's it. He trash.
Thank you. Emmanuel, you're up. But hold on a second. She just put on social media that she was single just to come back on social media upset with when he's with another woman. There had to be some behind the scenes because I'm confused. Yeah. I mean, well, at the end of the day, she's single as in they're separated, but they're not divorced yet. And they've been going back and forth their whole relationship.
And I'm sick of that. I'm sick of it.
Yeah.
Like, you guys have 2 babies. It's time to be grown, be adults, because Carly is only a year older than me, and Offset is only 2 years older than me. And so that goes to show they're both immensely immature. Both her and him.
Yeah, crazy. Thank you, Julius. Emmanuel, you're up.
I really like Cardi B. She is a great example of the American dream because this chick started out in the streets and became a millionaire. So I admire that about her. She's very talented and has a lot of skills. I feel bad for her. That video was very heartbreaking because you could hear the pain in her voice.
Yeah.
She's tired of it, and you could tell that it's been happening all along. She actually had a song like in her first album about his cheating. Be careful with me. So it's been happening for a long time. I think this is just maybe she thought that after having children it would change or something, but clearly it didn't. So I usually don't believe in divorce, but since he did cheat on her multiple times, I think she should divorce him, and hopefully she can move on and become better than what she already is. And last thing I'm gonna say, that other rapper that goes by the name Nicki Minaj, who just dropped a new album and it's supposed to be great and everything, for her to take time out of her day to clown Cardi B on Twitter about this situation is really rich coming from her, and it really shows how miserable she is that during the time of her press release she's doing all this. So that's all.
Yeah, I think it's sad. I do feel bad for her. I honestly do.
Well, Manuel Nikki can't talk because she went and married a pedophile.
That part.
Wayne, you're up.
Well, first thing I want to say is that, like opinion always say, don't tell me, you got to tell me twice you don't want me.
Mm-hmm.
The second part, I feel bad for her because when you love somebody, I don't care if they are low down, dirty, drunk, whatever they might be. When you love them, you love them. And the reason she can't move forward because she needs professional help. She don't need help from a mother. She don't need help from social media. She needs professional help.
Mm-hmm.
She needs to talk to somebody that somebody can get her head straight. You're going to get all this unprofessional help from people, and she might go back to him because she loves him, All this right now is just talk until she make up her mind to get some professional help with all that money she got, some professional help, then she can move on. If not, it's just going to be the same thing, She can go around circles and circles doing the same thing over, getting the same results. But I feel sorry for her because obviously she really loves this guy. She really loves him. She got 2 kids by him.
She got 2 kids by him.
And it's kind of hard to walk away, and if she doesn't walk away, I'm not going to judge her. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Because I done seen marriages and I done known folks who done some things,
Mm-hmm.
and they still married.
Mm-hmm.
And they kind of happily married. They just celebrated 50 years.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? But so they stay together through the good, the bad, for better, for worse. Unfortunately, she got the worst part of it.
Oh.
If she gets some professional help or maybe can help him, maybe they can kind of bring this back together. Maybe he can get his head on straight. But until they get professional help, it's just, it's just going to be a sad situation.
Yeah. Now, see, okay, I'm going to move to Felicia, but let me just add this. See, the thing is, when you want to lose yourself for a man, and then this happens, how do you get yourself back, right? Because this was just 9 weeks ago.
So this is why you was rushing me to go downstairs and eat. Oh my god. You gotta know it's okay. No, it ain't your heart. Wow. Oh my god. This nigga, I swear to God. Wow. Ah, I love you. Thank you. Seems like it's gonna be his birthday the way I'm like, I love you. I love you. Thank you so much. I don't give a fuck. I bite bitches for this man. I will bite you bitches for this man. Hear me? Bite ya. I will fucking bite ya, bitch. Oh my God. Oh, I love these smell.
She gonna bite girls for him.
And she say the N-word more than Tupac.
Yeah, listen.
Hello.
And he
Say
won't
again,
even
Sister E,
respect her enough, and she'll go down for him. Felicia, you're up.
I guess she on a plane or something. She gonna do a lot of biting down there in Miami. Some people are damn dumb, and she's a dumbass. That was her money. He hired somebody to put them flowers down there, and you were all happy. Now you're up here talking about, I'm feeling vulnerable. I'm feeling sorry. He out in the street. He want to sex up other people. He want to be with everybody. Yeah. He want to be in the street, exactly where he found you, in the street. You haven't leveled up, and you're talking about you're going to go out and bite other people? So she must be a real dog, right? She's the real gangster dog. I don't have no empathy for her. It's ridiculous. She don't have no self-respect. She has no self-control, and she doesn't even know why she's in this relationship. It's not a marriage. And if I was in that club and I'm hanging out and her cheap, low-life, gutter husband were to come up and say something to me like, excuse me, and you're going to go bite me? You're not that bad.
That part.
No, you're not.
Mm.
Get your trash off the street and you bite him at home. Dumb.
I know that's right. Bite him at home. You know,
Right.
girls get caught up in wanting to win, right?
Mhm.
These women that have these men that hold a road, that's what we say here in the South, the hold a road, they feel like they got to try to grasp something that everybody, community, you know, the community is sleeping with. I'm going to keep it clean. The community is sleeping with, and they feel like they're trying to win something.
Mm. Mm. It's sad. It's very sad. Denzel, you're up.
Well, I excuse me. I like Cardi B. You know, I really like her, and I think I understand that she is, you know, pissed off, and I get it. You know, because I will be pissed off too.
Right.
And you know, yeah, everything is not for social media. Yeah, everything is not for social media, but I guess for her, I guess in that moment she was like venting, you know, like venting and just get it, you know, just to get it off. But I think both of them they need to grow up, especially him, because they both got two children, and he's a dog and he's a cheater, and you know, and he been cheating on her, which is messed up, you know, and you know, he's no good. He's no good. He's trash and he can't be trusted. Now what I think she should, this is my opinion, I think what she should do, and I know it's easy said and done, but I think she needs to go to therapy. If I was her, this is me. If I was her, I wouldn't take him back. I wouldn't take him back. I would just give a divorce, uh, co-parent, and that's it. That's what I think she should do, is to, you know, give a divorce, and then, you know, her and him, they just co-parent, and she just needs to go to therapy and not look back, and she needs to focus, you know, with her music, you know, write some music to get her mind off of that, because he's no good and he's trash.
It's for the
He is he is straight up trash. That's it, Diva.
Thank you.
Uh
Okay.
huh.
Dustin, you're up.
I just want to say that everybody said I agree with it so far tonight, and I do want to shout out to Juice. Happy birthday to Juice.
Yes.
She's my co-host. Happy birthday, Juice.
Happy birthday, Juice. December, baby. December 15th. Appreciate you.
Yeah, happy birthday and have a happy holidays.
Yes, happy birthday and have a happy holiday. Let me see 1 second here. Hold on 1 second. It's dedicated to Juice for 1 second. Let's see what it is. This probably off celebrating, but that's her dedication. Happy birthday.
Can someone sing the happy birthday song?
That's it right there. You
Sing it, not me, girl.
Happy birthday, Juice.
Shout out, happy birthday to Juice.
Yes, hashtag happy
birthday to Juice.
Happy birthday.
All right, happy birthday to Juice, okay? Go over there and subscribe if you're not a subscriber to the Juice and Radio talk show, all right? Listen, Cardi B, we wish you well. But
I
this
wish Cardi B well.
10 times over and over that he don't want you, that he for the streets. He out there partying it up. Girls, 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 and more girls. And I hate to say this, I don't agree with the way she delivered the information to you. But Tasha K told you. Yes, she did. She told you your man was for the streets. She showed you picture after picture and evidence after evidence that this man was cheating on you. But Cardi B, as a female, as a woman, as a mom, my heart breaks for you, especially because it seems like you always go to the social media with just your problems. Call your mama, your sister, a friend, somebody.
Sometimes social media is not the place for your problems. So,
no, it's never the place for your problems.
No, it ain't.
Social media ain't going to help you.
No, it's not.
And your man tried to call you. He knew what he was doing to you. He knew he was getting under your skin. And that's horrible.
Mm-hmm.
For somebody to love you. Listen, guys, I'm moving on. But
that's a lack of self-respect. She gotta get it, baby.
I agree with him. I figured on that one.
No, a lot of people do. You gotta educate. Cardi B ain't the only one. Kiki Palmer over there going through it too. Gabrielle Union says she got to pay 50% of a mega mansion that she can't even afford. And she losing sleep at night trying to work 10 jobs so she could give her half of the mortgage.
That be true.
Well.
Grace over there doing marathons, sprints.
Well.
At the Jonathan Majors.
Running the New York streets, about to get hit by the car.
Come on now. He's running for her, and she running after him.
Hot mess.
She need to turn in her dancing shoes for some track shoes.
You better
keep it up, boy.
You better talk.
Nike needs to give them both a contract.
There you go.
Talking about just do it. I mean, they ran on New York City streets.
Yes, they did.
Mm-hmm. So listen.
Most definitely.
So all I gotta say is this is not really what you call it, a Cardi B situation. This is a state of emergency for all the ladies out there. Know your self-worth. And listen, when the man tells you he don't want you no more, come on, Mo, run, and don't look back. No, they was getting down in them streets, and she listen. I give this to her. She had on heels. She was keeping up. All right, more money, more problems. A Biggie quote. Oh my goodness, love yourself. Come on, Emmanuel. So we're gonna go ahead and move on to this next story. Here we are. The next story is Kiki Palmer. You know, when you listen, once you open the floodgates, you can't close them back. No, you cannot. Kiki had enough. She went down there and got her a protection order. She got full custody, temporary, whatever custody of baby Leo. And she showed some footage and said Darius put hands on her and they granted her everything that she wanted. But then after that, all her business was in the streets. See, what happens is once you put us in the group text, you can't take us out, even if you try. A lot of them want to come back later and say, mind your business. No. I'm still in the text message here. Y'all got me in the business, so I'm in the business. Standing on business, okay? I'm in the business. So she said that, and Darius and his brother and his family said, we're not going to let your little princess get away with this. She got a dark side. That's what Darius and his family said. She got a dark side too. We ain't going to blame this all on me. He said, Kiki know how to put her hands up too. He done stole the diary and exposed how the previous man that she was with, she put hands on him. That's what Darius said. And now Darius sent his own text message that Kiki sent to him. And Keke admitted, like, again, sorry I put your hands on you. My hands on you. Can I tell y'all something? Let's give a relationship tip. And anybody want to give a good relationship tip, throw it in the chat. But let me give you one. Don't put nothing in writing. Don't put nothing in the text. And if they want to call you on the phone and talk to you about it, say, I don't want to talk about nothing right now. Don't pick up the phone. Let it go to voicemail. Don't pick up the phone. They send you a text. You did that. And matter of fact, I think if you block them, if you temporarily block them, I think text messages and the phone calls can't even come through. Am I right? You have an argument with this man, block them.
That's right, Diva.
Leave no messages on your phone. You don't have no evidence against me. And when you come in person to talk to me, I'm going to do a pat down like they do at the airport. Get you one of them things. What they call them things? Get you one of those. Before you walk up in my house, in the conversation, if anything's going to happen at my house. Because you ain't going to be sneaking and recording me. Grace recorded on Jonathan Majors when he did that rant about, Coretta Scott King and all of that. Yeah, he did. She recorded him. He ain't know he was being recorded. Come on now, Wayne. Don't leave no paper trail. Yeah, come on. Get the wand. Get you some electronic. Get you a metal detector. A bug detector. Come on now. No. I'm going to pat you down. Then you could talk. And I'm still not going to say much. I'll be like, all right.
Well.
Okay. Go ahead, E. I'm coming to you. I got some more evidence to show, but go ahead. What you want to say? Because I see it's burning you. Go ahead. What you want to talk to me about?
I think that Darius has been abusive to Keke. And I think that he has misused Keke's past against her. And what troubles me is that it's so many times when men are convicted of crimes, we want to give them a fresh start and believe in rehabilitation. No, I don't think Keke is violent like that. I think,
Oh.
Well, she admitted in text message that she did help you.
Let me ask you this. Because she's Kiki Palmer?
Well, no, I think that he pushed her to it, because he's been gaslighting her for a long time. You know what I mean? He's not giving her good sex. He's underemployed. And basically, he abused her. And so this is how he taught her to communicate. So he's been hitting her. So,
how old is Keke?
Oh, Keke is, I can't think. She's so young. I know she hasn't reached, she's
Somebody
not in her.
Tell me how old is Keke? Somebody get the numbers for me. How old is Keke?
She's
either 29 or 30.
Yeah, 30. She's a millennial.
She's 30.
Okay, hold on, E. Keke is 30, and he taught her how to communicate. Not her mama. She said her mama didn't raise no B.
Well, here's
That's
the thing.
What Keke said.
Well, Keke's mom is not the leader of the relationship. Darius is the leader of the relationship. He wears the pants.
But come on now, E. That mama was on the phone. She called her mama, and she put her mama on speaker, and her mama was calling her baby daddy, her grandson's father, all kind of names.
Yeah, because he was beating on her. She was beating him.
Do you remember we watched that SWV and Candy show? What was that show? And remember, I think Mama Joyce said she's the 5th member or the 4th member, whatever.
No, that wasn't Mama Joyce. That was Latasha Scott, crazy ass mama.
Well, there you go. Latasha Scott said she was the 5th member of the group or whatever. Well, Mama Sharon was the 3rd member in this relationship.
Ooh.
Well,
yes, she was.
Well, here's the thing, though. This is the structure that needed to be, because Darius is diabolical. He comes from a diabolical bloodline.
Okay, hold on, because I see you connected to this story. So let me get out some details, and then I'm gonna let you speak, okay? And they said, Darb said he's a little creepy, sneaking around and reading her diary. Well, is it creepy when the ladies are grabbing the phones and want to read the text messages, or wait till their man go to sleep and put their finger on the iPhone and they're reading the messages? who he called, who's in the phone, who's this. Is that creepy too? Or are we gonna do just one side tonight? Y'all let me
we're
know.
just doing one
Speak
side.
on it.
Okay, y'all let me know and I'll pull back. If we're not,
we're just doing one side.
Oh, we doing one side. Okay,
Absolutely.
Okay, hold on now. So here we go. Kiki Palmer ex Darius Jackson says he repented. Wait, that's not the one I want to say. But I do want you to know that he repented and he got baptized amid abuse claims.
Yeah, because he was the problem. See, and
Just because you saved, that don't take away your problem.
Okay,
Well,
hold on
listen,
one second.
he
Let me
turned to white Jesus so that he can blindside all the mammies and say, "Oh, we gotta forgive him now. God fixes everything." Oh,
Hold
okay.
on, guys. I hope I didn't close out of this story. Let me see if this is the screen I need. Hold on one second, I think, because my computer acting a fool. I got to go back to the story. I got to bring you the text messages from Kiki. I may have to, you know what, E, you talk while I go get this story back up. Go ahead,
Well,
you talk.
sure. It would be my pleasure because we need to talk about this diary thing because this has been on my heart for a while, Diva, and I hate that I didn't get a chance to get it out previously. Okay. When he violated Kiki and read her diary, a girl's diary is something that, we journal about. That's different from a phone and a text message. He read her private journal entries from a relationship prior to him. And that's quite contrary from a woman going through a man's phone who she is in a current relationship with, and he is currently cheating and exchanging inappropriate text messages and pictures and videos with the woman. Those are not equivalent. And to publish my private diary from a previous relationship that, because so many people said, well, why is Kiki's mom talking to Darius like that? That's her grandson's father. Well, no, why is the father leaking his child's mother's diary from when she was involved with another man and putting this all online for the internet? I didn't see Kiki leak Darius's text messages. I didn't see her leak his journal and detail what he did with his previous relationship. Even if the mother told it, Kiki never did that. I think because as a society, we teach girls to diary. We teach girls to write things down and not only for memory's sakes and mementos. It's because it's for record keeping. And because we are so emotional and we need time for reflection, we teach our girls to write. And so for Kiki to have boxes and boxes of diaries and journals, and for him to violate her and go through those journals prior to him and read those things and make them public, oh no, that is a violation. Okay, it is a violation, and it's totally different from, oh, my man was texting some other girl, violating the confines of our relationship. We say we're going to be monogamous and you're cheating on me. Oh no, what I do in a crime of passion based upon what is going on in the present is totally different from you taking my diary and making it public. Oh no, totally different.
Okay. In my opinion, you're up. I'm still trying to bring back up my little story here.
Listen here. As much as E want to preach that Kiki Palmer is somebody to hold on the pedestal, Kiki Palmer ain't no different from everybody else. Okay? She put on her pants the same way you put on yours. One leg at a time. Here's the problem. The problem is when you feel like you can put your hands on somebody. That's the problem. They both should have did like Wayne said. And they're done. Keep your hands to yourself.
Okay.
And that's the problem with these young people. They love to put their hands on a man and show that they can do whatever they want to do. And then when that man show you he a man, then you want to cry. And you sat in the whole time and you took it, you showed that man right then and there, that's what you was willing to take. Don't stay in something you ain't willing to stay in. And when I say that, I mean you better be on business. Now, we all know King wasn't standing on business, but you damn sure better stand on business if you want to be in a relationship. And you better not be sitting here taking what you don't want to take for the rest of your life. So if that man treating you like crap from the beginning, best believe he gonna treat you like crap the rest of the relationship because that's what you allow him to do. Never let a man tell you twice he don't want you. And that's on period.
Ooh, okay, I brought it back up. Thank you. In my opinion, Keke Palmer's ex Darius Jackson submits photographic evidence showing alleged physical abuse. Okay, Keke Palmer's ex-boyfriend Darius Jackson included photographs of alleged physical injuries as evidence to support his accusations that she was the aggressor in the relationship. Okay, Jackson submitted the pictures in response to a temporary restraining order the note actress obtained in Los Angeles Superior Court that ordered him to stay away from her and their 10-month-old son Leo. Jackson claimed he suffered superficial scratch marks on October 2021 after Keke Palmer violently gripped on my arm to prevent me from leaving. Now, this is where did my little message go? I gotta get back to it. Let me see. I'm trying to see if this is the one. Why did
She grabbed his arms because he was still in her diary, but go ahead.
Wait, I have there is the actual text messages I have to read to you. Listen, let me continue on. Why did I lose these messages? My computer is acting up today, but I'm gonna move on to Leo while I pull these messages back up. Go ahead, Leo.
Is Keke Palmer's publicist? Like, is she earning a check?
Choo-choo.
I love you, E. Okay, so I am still in the same place I was when we talked about this story a month ago. Okay. You know, remove me from the chat. I knew that they was going to be going back and forth. Like I said, by Christmas, they'll be posting their pictures on Instagram. I said doing the TikToks, but in meaning they will be back together doing the same old drama. They'll be happy Christmas, happy, presents, giving gifts to baby Leo, taking the family pictures, having the family meal, and they will be burning the house down come January the 2nd, because this thing is going to explode again. People who do not know how to have healthy relationships, you cannot expect for it to turn into something healthy, like just because you broke up and all they stuff is in the media, like all they stuff, what he did, what she did, supposedly. I mean, it's back and forth of all this destructive behavior that's going on between this couple, and they have a child together.
Yeah.
She got to figure out, and I put this on Keke. Keke better figure out what is the best place for her to be at, to be in a healthy state of mind. Because what we don't know is all the conversations is probably have been happening behind the scenes since she put out this restraining order.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So if now they back together, I hope she did it on the terms of an NDA. And people sign paper, and herself included, sign paperwork to keep what goes on between their relationship private. Because I do not want to hear come January 15th on the Martin Luther King Jr. birthday that she's screaming on the internet how she didn't carry him because he ain't got no job. He ain't about no business in his life. He ain't standing on no business, in the words of King Harris. So I don't want to hear her screaming on the internet how sorry he is, how sorry his people is, and what a sorry father he is, how violent he is, and how she's afraid of him. So I do not want to hear it.
Right. Let me just read you some of this. Right. This is some of the text. So Keke Palmer's ex-boyfriend Darius Jackson submits alleged text from actress to prove his claim she punched him. She said, "I'm really going to have to pay to pray on this because I'm just so sad and triggered to that deeply lonely and isolated place in myself where I tell myself no one in the world understands or loves me. I feel I am not capable of pure and good love, and these are the energies I am now feeling and questioning and doubting. I'm just so sad. I feel so lost and it hurts so bad because I thought it was so clear on so many things. I'm ashamed of how I behaved and I'm sorry that I was not who you needed me to be. Okay? Remember Jonathan needed what's her name to be Coretta or Michelle
Coretta Scott
Obama?
King.
I don't know what Darius needed her to be. She said, I'm really sorry because I tried so hard. You have no idea. I wish you could see into my heart, in my mind, but I know only God can do that, and that's okay. That's why I love God, because I know that he's the only one that knows me, and most of all, the both of us, the most. I just pray that I can have peace on this situation. She said, I just get so sensitive and become so shell-shocked on the inside. I know when I love hard, and that's why I didn't want to be in anything. Then I fell in love with you, and I fell harder than ever did before, and I'm scared. I'm going to just spiral and spiral and spiral again. I feel so stupid. I gave you so much control over my emotions, and this saddens me. I lost myself in trying so hard to keep you and hold on to the space that I felt we shared. In that moment in the alley when you were walking away from me, I was just so soul crushed. The feeling that I felt, I can't explain, and I'm still sitting in it this very moment. I don't know why it was just so hard for me to understand you walking away. All I saw was every deep moment we had ever had, but I couldn't understand you turning your back on me. I had no space for your humanity, and I immediately tried to possess you, but you were not mine. You are God's. And if you didn't want to share yourself with me anymore, I should have respected that, and I'm sorry I didn't. You are not an object, and I cannot be so unhealthy. I cannot be so unhealthily attached to you. I'm sorry for hitting you. Are you with me? I'm sorry for hitting you. Are we
No, say it
together?
again. I ain't hear you.
I'm sorry for hitting you. I'm sorry for being so afraid to lose you. And that turning me into acting out of fear and desperation. That was not the best me that you received. And I'm sorry for that. I'm mad at the situation. I'm mad at myself. I'm deeply affected and afraid because it's so such a deep heaviness that I don't know what to feel anymore. It's not your fault, nor your job to alleviate it from me. I honestly need to pray on it. I just hate how exposed I can feel. I'm just sad and sorry to be texting so much. That's what I truly hate when things like this go down. I
I
gotta
never
be
saw a
here
text
at
message
work.
like that.
She said, I gotta be here at work. I have no time today to just sleep and heal. I was up all night. I forgot all my stuff at home. I'm in every single scene. Yet I did all this to myself. I'm sorry, my texts are coming out of order. Okay. He tells her after all of that, have a night to yourself. Okay, Kiki, only you. When you wake up tomorrow, let me know what you want to do. That means these two been going back and forth. I leave you. I love you. I hate you. Let's stay. Let's get back together. They've been doing this their whole relationship.
But he said, let me know what you want to do. He wasn't hurt. I'm waiting for you to tell me she hurt him. Get to that part.
I don't want to lose you. I don't want to use you, but I also don't want to lose myself.
She already lost herself.
No, this is
That
him
part,
talking.
E.
Wait, hold on. This is him talking. Which is why I try and hold myself in these situations too. Listen, these two are in a volatile, back and forth, messed up, toxic relationship.
Sounds like
But
he put
every now and then, hold on one second, guys. Every now and then, I try to present to y'all the other side. And why do I try to present the other side? Not because I'm team, the men. No. I'm team, let us all get our lives together. when you got a toxic situation like that, when y'all two was tossing back and forth, and y'all was tossing back and forth before little Leo came into this world, and you thought it was going to somehow get better, and then you want to go out and tell your business, and you thought that this whole thing was going to go one way. Listen, y'all got to know this. Everybody going to fight for their life. So, okay, you want to go tell the courts I did X, Y, Z? Well, then, okay, then now I ain't got no choice but to go tell your business too. To let the people know we both put hands on each other. And I got some messages to prove it. Now, Keke got to stop putting her business in the text. You know, the Don told us, keep your hands to yourself. Diva going to tell you, stop putting all this message on the social media and in writing.
But she said he stole her phone. Remember, she said that he stole her phone. We don't know if he wrote that. It was texting himself.
All right.
Oh, okay. He don't seem that literate to me.
Felicia, you're up. Leo, wait. Before I go to Felicia, Leo, did you finish your thoughts?
No, I didn't.
Go ahead, finish up. I just want to throw that text message in because I was digging for it. Go ahead.
And I appreciate all of your hard work, Diva. All your hard work. So this is the thing, right? So I just want to impress upon the panel and the people in the chat. Do not spend too much of your emotion defending one or the other in this relationship.
Bye-bye.
They are toxic together. I don't know who threw hands first. I know they throwing hands, right? I know they throwing hands. I know all that pleading in that text message to me sounds kooky as hell. That Keke was doing in that text message. Mm-hmm. And the fact it's been exposed to the public, remove us from the chat. Remove us.
Take
all
us
this,
out.
You know, they young, they dumb, and they full of you know what. So I would hope this is my hope. This is my hope.
Okay.
The both of them would come together and think about what's best for little Leo.
Yes.
This child does not need to have this information in the public record.
Mm-hmm.
Recently, maybe a week or two ago, I exposed some things on the panel that happened in my private life with my father and my older brother and that type of thing. Thank God I ain't had to read it on the internet.
Yeah.
That's just way too. I come from messy. Thank God I don't have to read it on the internet. It's just I hope and pray for them that they figure out a way, because they not gonna be together. Now, one hook or crook, they not gonna be together, but they gonna live through hell till they figure it out. And it's sad for this child.
Very
That's
sad.
all I got, Diva.
Boom. Okay. Never leave a paper trail, people. Felicia, you're up.
Okay, so I'm up. I'm gonna do what Keke told me to do. Mind my business.
Oh wow. Okay.
Okay. So when she was down there singing, I think Santa Claus Coming to Town, what the hell she was singing down there?
Isn't he lovely?
Yes, Stevie Wonder. Stevie Wonder, Felicia, get with it.
No.
She's talking about in New York at the Christmas tree lighting.
Yeah, when she was down there with the baby and Darius. And I guess she thought that he was not going to continue through with his response to her complaint.
Okay.
So now it's out here in another format. I appreciate E. You know, E, I really do love you. But I tell you, it's very, very difficult to like you sometimes. I mean, it's just everything that you've just heard in the text. She admits to having struck this man. And she's sorry about it. And she said it in many ways. But you're saying, oh, no, that's not it. It's something else. He did this, he did that. No, I agree with Leo. They're very toxic. like Jonathan and Grace, Cardi and Offset. And because we have social media, these folks can put it all in the street from where they're from. I don't care how much money you got. These are street folks, okay?
Mhm.
And they put us in it, and they're trying to encourage a lot of my young sisters. You know, y'all in the back, I really, really love you. Don't go this direction.
Yeah.
Love isn't about beating me, smacking me, cursing me, calling me all out of my name. We break up.
Cheating on me and disrespecting me.
Yeah, and all of that. It really isn't. When you really want to be with somebody, they want to be with you. That's what it is. It's really just that simple.
Mhm.
So many simple things get set up there, up here. Keep your hands to yourself. Don't let anybody tell you twice they don't want you.
Mhm.
It's not complicated. It
Mm-mm.
really isn't. It
Mhm.
becomes complicated when there's no trust, no love, and no respect.
You better talk.
Okay. And now Kiki's biggest problem is how does she go back to this man after her mama told her she would kick her A if she did so? That's her biggest challenge right now. That's our biggest challenge. And Darius's biggest challenge is he don't want to sleep on his mother's couch no more.
Oh my gosh.
So these two people are lacking in major areas, and they're coming together on a default. And so I say, okay.
That's right, Felicia. Yep. That's right. Kiki tired of her mama's control, even though she uses it. And Darius don't have his own stuff. He's sleeping on the mama couch and the brother couch. Remember that. Keep going, Felicia.
Exactly. Thank you. And I think, listen, this is the time of year when we're all very emotional. There's a lot of emotions going on, a lot of past memories we would like to have been different, future memories that we were hoping for, that kind of thing. And so people tend to come together, even the worst of couples, to take that photo, to have that few minutes. So I agree with Leo. We're going to ride it out to Dr. King's birthday. And because all these folks gonna be back, because what y'all was talking about last night, how Nene was with the broke man who was,
that the one she called dumb and broke,
and he wasn't good in bed.
Don't please her in bed. Oh my God,
he don't do nothing good for her. But there she was celebrating her birthday. Now for me, birthdays are very personal.
Come on now.
I don't just celebrate my birthday with anybody and people who may or may not trigger me. So, but that's where you were. You were below bottom, and you thought, okay, I'll have him out with the birthday versus being alone and maybe meeting somebody else while I was there for my birthday. No, I'm going to bring the trash back in because, folks, this is trash. All of it is trash. You keep bringing the trash back in, okay? But I'm going to bring them in because I want that photo op. And then we'll be back to regular programming after Dr. King's birthday. Okay, I'm done.
Felicia, you done said a word that I need the people to hear and understand. You done brought this man black to your birthday, and perhaps blocked your blessing.
That's right.
From the man that God might have had for you at the birthday.
Absolutely.
But because you brought the man that you said out of your mouth, we ain't making nothing up, people. She said out of her mouth that he was dumb, stupid, and both. And then for the thing that many people stay for, because they think this is the end all be all, when a man pleases them in the bedroom, and she said he ain't even doing that.
Nope.
And where did he do that at? Where did he do that at?
And you brought him to the birthday party, and you probably blocked your blessing from getting a man that might have gave you everything that you said he was lacking. And then not for nothing, you calling this man dumb, stupid, broke, not good in bed, but when you met him, he had a whole wife. And perhaps if you listen to your own words and close your legs to marry men, you wouldn't even have known that he was dumb, broke, stupid, and couldn't do nothing in the bedroom. But I'll carry on because we want to do one side tonight, according to E. Wayne, you're up.
You know, this is what happens when you get married for all the wrong reasons. And do I know the reasons? No, but I'm just saying, this is what happens. Now, this will probably tell my age. What happened to courting and dating getting to know the other person's family, getting to know if they have children, know what they like, get to know somebody, rather than, you get a week, 2 weeks, a month, talking about possible marriage, the children, and you have a child, or if you have them out of wedlock, then you get married. But this is what happens when you're married for all the wrong reasons. Okay? I mean, and the way you were saying that girl's mother talk, all these people sound crazy. But you know what? My daughter went through something, something similar to that. Would y'all care to hear about it?
Yeah, come on, talk to us now. We teaching tonight. Go ahead. It's
No,
Friday
I'm just
night.
but do y'all care to hear about it?
I see
That's
what you
supposed to be a no.
Oh, okay, got you. Okay.
Y'all
You try to say you're not trying to put us in the group text. Okay, I'm together now. I'm back.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay. Listen, you could tell Keke got a little feisty in her. You want to know why? She said mama didn't raise no B.
And that's where she learned it from, because the dad ain't saying nothing.
Because this is just in my opinion, allegedly, because you know why? The dad got hands put on him.
Whoops. Damn.
Okay.
Woo, woo, woo.
Yeah, woo. That dad got hands put on him. He know to stay in his place. If he would have came out and dared said anything against what Sharon was trying to do, because he probably wanted Sharon to let baby girl live her own life, figure things out, and let's step in when we really need to. But no, Keke is used to it too. As soon as her and Darius have a problem, she calling Mama Sharon on that phone, and Mama Sharon is handling it. It was 3 people in that relationship. It wasn't 2, 3. It was Mama Sharon, Keke, and Darius. Emmanuel, you're up. And I gotta run to the ladies' room. If I'm not back, then you're after Emmanuel's Julius. Go ahead.
Ooh, I am tired of Kiki Palmer. Hopefully we won't hear her problems in the headlines after this year, after 2023. I hope this stays in the past. She is a problem. Her mom is a problem, and I can't even imagine what Kiki Palmer's mom's husband must have gone through. That poor man. But anyway, I'm glad Darius is saved. He needed to be saved after all that toxicity, poisonous, and everything he was going through. And also, here's the thing: the moms like this lady, Mama Joyce, Susan. They need to stay out of their grown children's business, because if they don't, they're just gonna keep causing problems all the time. And somebody talked about the diary. Listen, if you're going to paint me to be an abuser in front of the whole world, hell yeah, I'm going to go through your diary and your mom's and your grandma's to prove that I'm not one. So that's pretty much all I got. I'm tired of them.
I thought he leaked the diary first, didn't he?
Did he?
Listen,
It don't matter.
He leaked that. He leaked the diary. He did leak the diary. He leaked the diary when she came out with the order of protection, to prove that she had put her hands on the man in the previous relationship. Yeah, now, I'm not saying it's right, but he had to dig out evidence out of his back pocket to say that, wait, hold on now, this whole thing is not just me. If anything, it's kind of like a Jonathan Majors. It was the both of them. They was toxic together. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So if we never saw the footage, they holler for the street cameras in New York. We would have never saw the marathon if it wasn't for them street cameras.
But didn't we see Keke falling over the couch? And he was
still pictures.
No, we saw still pictures. We didn't see him fall over the couch.
We don't know the context of those pictures. It's very convenient to put those out. Be like, oh yeah, he was hitting me. We don't know what was going on. For all we know, they could have been playing around.
No, he was hurting her.
Okay, hold on now. Now, Emmanuel, you have spoke. Let's get Julius. Go ahead. You're in the building.
Like cousin Tiana Taylor say, and Kiki has said, I'm minding my business. Keep me out the group chat.
Mm-hmm.
I have nothing else to add. That's it.
I appreciate you, Julius. Let me throw this in there because 2023 has been toxic for these celebrities. Let's throw Tiana Taylor and her husband in there, Iman. She's another one. Told us to mind our business. Y'all in here reporting there was cheating going on. She said there was absolutely no cheating whatsoever. Then when she go file the paperwork down at the courthouse, she called him a serial cheater. They be trying to play with our emotions like they play with each other's emotions. They want to bounce us in and out. And when we want to have sympathy. So now that she wants to try to get spousal support, child support, and get her home that's under construction finished, she wants us back in the business. No, Tiana, I love you, but you said you got this. Denzel, you're in the building.
Well, I might get dragged for this. Listen, I think, and this is my opinion, I think that she was defending herself.
Okay.
I think she was defending herself.
Come on,
but
Denzel, talk to the people.
yeah, I'm gonna just keep it real. I'm gonna just keep it real. I think she was just defending herself. Like for instance, if you touch me, you're gonna get it. Touch me if you want to.
That's right.
I'm gonna get in that. You know what? I'm gonna hurt you. Don't keep your hands to yourself. If you don't want nothing to happen, keep your hands to yourself, because if you touch me, I'm gonna hurt you. So
And then you're gonna be sitting in jail.
Don't get distracted, Denzel. Steady the course. Keep coming with the facts, Denzel. Talk to the people.
No, but if a person put their hands on me, I'm defending myself.
Okay.
So therefore, listen, none of us were there. I wasn't there.
Right.
I like Kiki Palmer. I like her. I think that she was defending herself. Now, I don't know. Now, I don't know if she hit him first, or if I don't know. I don't know. It just seems like their relationship is toxic.
Okay.
Well,
and then her mom was not playing with him. She was cursing him out. Like she was angry.
Yes, she was.
She was angry. She was angry. Right. I was like, oh my Lord.
I'm gonna let you finish because I like you said that. You said she was angry, right? Hold tight with that thought. I'm gonna let you finish. Lawson said, so we're down in Keke was abused when his brother has a history of physical abuse and his mom has a protective order against his dad for abuse. Darius, his brother and dad are part of the 13.2. She said, shout out to E.
Come on, Lawson.
So Lawson, on that note, Denzel just said her mother was angry. So her mother got a history of being angry.
Yeah, she angry with people.
Kiki got a history of putting her hands on people. So are we talking the same thing here? Two families, two energies that came together that are used to the same type of violence in the household, whether it's verbal or physical, they was too used to the same thing. This was not unfamiliar to them. Their energies matched. They came together, and unfortunately, it was a perfect storm.
Self-defense.
Okay. Go ahead, Denzel. I appreciate you.
Yeah, you're welcome. But she was her mom was pissed off. And
okay, Denzel, don't kill me. Men never threaten
Huh?
other. Hold on, give me 1 second.
I'm sorry.
Finish. No, you're fine. Men never threaten other men. Her mother was rightfully angry.
That's right.
Rightfully angry and telling a man, the father to your grandson, that you're going to get another man to stick a thing up his butt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's right.
That's not just anger, guys. But
And Usher, and then putting out Usher gay. But you
She
right,
didn't put
Usher
that
K.
out.
She
She did
did.
not put that out.
Kiki
She
Mama
confirmed
did
it.
put that out. Kiki Mama said he gay anyway.
She said that on a private conversation, and he leaked
okay,
it.
hold
He
on.
put
Let's.
that
I'm
out.
sorry, y'all, because Denzel, you got to finish. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Denzel.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. No, but her mom was angry, and yeah, her mom was.
Oh shoot. Okay, go ahead, Denzel. You
You
there?
there?
Yeah, we there. We here. Go
Oh,
ahead.
okay.
Shut up now.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but her mom was angry. She didn't have to put Usher in that. Like, she was wrong for that. Like, and then listen, I don't know. Like, none of us was there because I'm having a different perspective too. None of us were there. We don't know who started it, to be honest. We don't know who started it, but they need to keep their hands to themselves before it gets to the point it's going to be real bad. And she or he, the one of them, they might be cooking grits on the stove and they might be throwing it, with each other, throwing grease, whatever. Before that happens, they need to just get away from each other, and the mother, she needs to stay, leave them alone. Kiki Palmer, she needs to stop telling her mom stuff, because then, because it's gonna egg more on. I mean, she could tell her mom, but she needs to tell her mom to calm down and stay out of their business. And they need to
Call the mom and ask the mom to get in the business. She called the mom and asked the mom to get in the business.
Well, she needs to stop. She needs to stop that. And are they back together, Diva?
I don't know, but I appreciate you, Denzel. Wait, hold on. Let go ahead.
Can I say one more thing?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I hope they're not together. They need to stay far away from each other and just co-parent their child, because Diva, everybody, their relationship is toxic, and I'm over it too. Like, keep us out of the group chat. Like, stop. I'm over it. That's it. And that's all. Sorry for my time, Diva.
Look at Robin's comment.
Just so you know, too, Darius got baptized. Hold on now.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
He's ready for the Lord now.
That water was probably stinking right after he got out.
Hold on, guys. So Keke Palmer's ex, Darius Jackson, said he repented and got baptized. Okay. And this is all so that at the end of the day, when January 15th, 2024 comes and they say they back together, they putting down the legwork right now. They leaving the breadcrumbs. Okay, they're gonna say they went to counseling and all that. So Darius Jackson is turning to religion after all hell broke loose. Keke Palmer's ex announced on Instagram Thursday that he got baptized and repented after the Note star filed a restraining order on him, alleging that he was physically abusive to her. There's a lot I could say, but not allowed to say. He captioned a video montage of himself working out and boxing, and at this point, don't even want to say it. He don't want to say it because he know they back together. Jackson 29 added that he believes God is his greatest ally. Now you see in the text messages, she said God loves you and he loves me. Okay. He said I have put my trust, patience, timing, and entire life unto him so that I could continue to get through the days, he wrote. Lord Jesus has been with me throughout and has strengthened me to the point where I'm continuing to push forward, and he's not looking back. And neither is Keke. We know how this goes. I don't know why he posted this picture, because I don't know what's going on here. You see, it looked like he had some type of surgery. But I digress. Let's carry on. So that's Sammy's working out. He's better now. Okay.
They both could go to Shady Pines.
The dad of one said he is thankful to be surrounded by friends and family who has always been there for him. Extremely blessed to have repent and been baptized in the name of our Lord Jesus. But the work doesn't stop. There's so much I have to do in order to be fulfilled. Saving myself was the first step, he wrote. He concluded in a post with the Bible verse Acts 2:38, which reads, Then Peter said unto them, Repent and be baptized, every one of you, in the name of Jesus Christ for the remission of sins, and ye shall receive the gift of the Holy Ghost. I'm not
Glory,
going.
He
I'm
ain't
not
got
glory,
going.
no anointing
No,
oil
hold on,
on
guys.
him.
Hold on, guys. Hold on,
hallelujah.
guys. I'm not going through the rest of that. We're up to Manel and Poppin. You're in the building. What do you want to say about this situation?
Hey everyone. Um, well, maybe he needs to be a little bit more spiritual than religious because that just fell on deaf ears.
Oh,
Um, how old is Kiki Palmer?
30.
Does anyone know? 30? Okay.
30.
So, her mother in her relationship comes across as BFFs, right?
Right.
And I mean, I'm from a different time. My mother was never my best friend. My mother was my mother. There were certain things I would never tell my mother. One, because I would never want to disappoint her. Two, I would never want to put her in a position, aka something like this.
Mm-hmm.
Three, I would just not want to bring that type of shame upon myself or my mother.
Right.
So
Come on now.
that
Keep telling it.
that right there is just, the mother always getting involved because that's like Kiki is her home girl, so she's going to handle it. Totally toxic. I'm listening to Kiki. I just recently, just maybe a half an hour ago, listened to this whole Cardi B thing. And I'm just like, I feel so bad for these girls because at the end of the day, we've all been there. We've all, especially women, we've been there in our 20s, late, maybe 32. Let's give it from 20 to 32 max. We've had that guy in our life that we cried, we were in pain, we felt like we were never going to get out of it. We never knew how we got ourselves into it. And you look at them and you're like, you're on a whole platform and you're continuously feeding this out to the public, to the masses, to the girls that's younger than you, to women, to girls that's your age. And you make them want to feed into this fantasy that you continuously sell to them. And the fantasy is garbage. You're living a life that you don't even want to live. Cardi constantly, every 3 to 4 months, she's showing all of the roses, the house full of roses, the Birkins and everything else. And the guy continuously breaks her heart. This girl, Kiki, she's with this guy. And as Erica Daenerys says, she's also on YouTube. Did she read the Yelp reviews? If his daddy has domestic problems, abuse problems, if the brother has these problems, I'm quite sure it wasn't a secret. It wasn't a secret. So I'm quite sure she was kind of aware of these type of things, but she felt like, oh no, not me, because Kiki has always come across as if, I'm a round-the-way girl, I'm a hood girl, I can handle my own whatever. Now, I believe both of them are fighting one another. Both of them are toxic. Both of them are irresponsible, just like the rest of these young ladies that are having babies with these guys that they know mean them no type of good, will not be settling down, and they're just putting their children in a predicament that the child didn't ask to be in.
Woo!
It's just like social media is the fuel that continuously keeps them going. I don't feel like I'm in a group chat anymore. I feel like I'm at the attorney's table with the two attorneys fighting each other for opposing clients. I don't want to be in that room. I don't care how you guys got together. Like a man up here said, no one courts anymore. No one tries to just be kind. It's no, everything is performative and everything is for show. There's no kindness in any of it. Then they want to throw off spiritual readings and Bible verses and this, that, and the third. Just be kind. Treat a person how you would want to be treated. And if the Yelp reviews are out there, believe the Yelp reviews.
Woo!
Stop sitting up here trying to change the course. The course isn't going to change. None of us were there. We all have our own opinions, and we have our opinions because they constantly keep feeding it to the masses. So none of us should get caught up in it. Just take it with a grain of salt and just wait to see, as Diva has said, January 15th, what's going to be the next saga, because every few weeks it's something else. Mercury is in retrograde. These people are toxic. They're irresponsible. They're irrational. They're performative, and it's going to continuously keep going. I just hope that it doesn't turn into something really, really, really
Speak.
harmful and
Speak.
really, really bad, because that would be the next steps. But I'm glad that I was able to get on and hear everyone's perspective, and hopefully, people will come to their common sense and do the right thing sooner rather than later.
You done said a whole word.
You better preach, sister.
You come on. They said you better speak. Come on, read the Yelp reviews. I like that. They was
That's
out
it.
there. How about you are correct, because her own mother said, we done heard about you. Your
There you
grandmother
go.
said you was no good. Your brother's no good. This one's no good. Everybody told Keke to stay away. Yeah, she got it. We
She got it.
ignore the stop sign. And then God tried to
Absolutely.
help us out. He puts up a yield sign.
Yep.
And
Yep.
we still like, nah, we got this.
It's really, really
Diva,
sad.
can I
It's
ask a
really sad.
question?
Yes.
The young lady that just spoke, how old are you, dear?
I'm 51.
If
I'll
you
be
don't mind me
52.
asking. You ain't got to give me the real age, just give me close to.
Oh, no, I'm 51. I'll be 52 in a couple of months.
You better speak the words of wisdom, girl.
You got to go through something and live a little while to figure it out. That's why I said, how old is she? Because this sounds like young people. We've all been there. We've done stupid
I know
things,
it too.
men and women.
That's
We've
right.
done it. We've done it. You got to live a little more to realize, what battles you want to take on. And if her mother would get out of a space of being her best friend and being a mother, she could give her the proper conversation, because what she's doing is adding fuel to the fire, and it's not going to end well.
Yeah. Let me say this though, Melanie. She, unfortunately, her mother's never going to give her the right conversation, because the mother's
Right.
toxic. The
Right.
mother's toxic. No mother, no matter how angry you get, is going to go that gutter low with that language. She said, you a F boy. I'm going to get somebody to come do this, that to you. Whose mother, when they get angry, just goes automatically to that type of language?
Again, a roundaway girl with a roundaway mother trying to be down. As we were saying in Brooklyn back in the day, the mother want to act as if she's down. She want to use all the vernacular to sound like she's down, where she's the elder. You're the elder, honey. You're no longer 18, 20, or 30. You are the elder, and you're egging your daughter, who's in the public eye, who will ruin her career, that you most likely are living off of the residuals of that career. You're going to put yourself destitute, mess up your daughter and everything else, because you can't think properly. You can't think properly because you want to be down.
Ooh, you done spoke a word. Anybody else before I move into the next story?
Yeah, I think that because we saw the text messages of Keke, speaking God into this person, and then him finally going to get baptized, I feel like he owes his saving grace to Keke and her mom. I think we should stop analyzing and thinking that the mom was so terrible. She pushed him to Christ. I think
Oh,
that
please, dog.
these are angelic women liking to Mary and Miriam in the Bible, and I just want to say shout out to Miriam and Mary
Father
from the
God.
Bible. Hallelujah. Thank you, Keke.
I'm moving on. And everybody's saying that angry mom. I've seen angry moms that handle business in the right way. Okay. You put your hands on my daughter, and I got a whole husband. I'm calling my husband. And my husband is stepping into the building. I'm not even having all this long conversation with you back and forth, calling you all kind of filthy names. Because at the end of the day, unfortunately, now I'm in a whole nother realm because you are the father to my grandson. So I'm calling my husband, and my husband, the uncles, the men in the family, they're gonna come have a talk with you. And
That's
I'm coming
right,
to get
Diva.
my
That's what happened.
daughter. I'm coming to get my daughter and my grandson.
But you know the joke about it though, Diva? The mother could do all of that. She could speak with the dad and everyone else. But guess what? Until Kiki's had enough, it
She's gonna
doesn't
stay.
matter.
And
And
that's
right,
why I
it
wasn't gonna
doesn't
use
matter.
my voice that way.
Yep.
But I definitely still would have set my
Oh,
husband and the men in
absolutely.
the family over
I've
there.
been there. I've been there. I've been in that toxic relationship
Uh-huh.
in my 20s with the man that was older than me by 6, 7 years. And he's telling me everything that he knows I want to hear. And I'm young. The frontal lobe isn't developed yet. I'm listening. My mother hated it. My dad didn't like it. But at the end of the day, that's who I wanted. And I went through Hades with this man. And I wouldn't stop until I finally said enough. Not Bible scriptures, not going to the angels, just using the common sense that God Almighty, the universe, whomever gave to me and said, you're better than this.
Right.
Say it
Woo!
again.
You done
Say
said a
it
word.
again.
So guys, let me move on to the next story. I appreciate everybody's conversation on this particular subject. But the ladies got a thing with these men, and they love the men more than they love themselves. And that's a whole nother story for a whole nother day. Now, I want to get into this last story. Because this man, you know, the Bible, since we on the Bible, they said when a man finds a wife, he finds a good thing. Well, this man, he felt that his friend's wife would needed to be his wife. And so that's what he did. He took his friend's wife. So the Gardener's World star, Monty Don, admits he has no regrets about taking his friend's wife because they had an intense attraction. And he said all is fair in love and war. Well, what kind of friend? Monty Don has opened up about his marriage and his feelings about taking his friend's wife, admitting he doesn't feel bad about it and he has no regrets. The Gardener's World star, 68, fell for his now wife Sarah, 69, while she was already married to somebody else who was wealthy. Okay, at the time, socializing with both her and her husband, and even going riding with him. But when Sarah's then husband went away for work, that's when Monty pounced on her. He stepped in. She and Monty fell for each other, and she eventually decided to finish with her husband. Speaking openly about the complicated situation on the White Wine Question Time podcast, Monty admitted that despite his guilt, he had to be ruthless. Okay, saying, I thought it was great. It was wonderful. I'm so glad. Monty met Sarah at Cambridge University when he was penniless student. Okay, penniless student. But after they eventually ended up embarking on a relationship, they headed for Yorkshire, where they rented a place together and did odd jobs for their landlord. Okay, until he came up in the world. Him and his wife. He ain't had no bad feelings about stealing her from his friend. He said he had to do what he had to do. He later proposed on a rowing boat in Scotland, refusing to row back to land until Sarah changed her mind. After she first said she wasn't sure, he then secretly booked the marriage for less than a week after returning home, giving Sarah 48 hours notice. He was determined. He wasn't playing with Sarah. But she also said there had been tough times in their marriage with Sarah. At one point, threatening to leave him with their 3 children because of his depression if he didn't seek help. Monty said it was obviously complicated. I don't think it was love at first sight. I think it was intense attraction at first sight. She said her husband was someone that I rolled with and I knew very well. And that was the case for about 6 months. where I meet them socially. He said, I remember thinking in some quite a way, how come she met him before she met me? Why is the person that you feel so strongly attracted to with somebody else, marriage or not? It never crossed my mind that it would be anything else. It wasn't like I was trying to pinch somebody else's wife. There was no question of that. And then about a year later, our paths crossed and her husband was away for about 4 months on a field trip. And he said, that's when I got her. Okay. We started to bump into each other. Probably literally. And a bit more, we discovered that we really liked each other, like spending time with each other. He said it was platonic and innocent way. And gradually, over sort of days and weeks, I was aware that the platonic side of these things, I was regretting more and more. You know that thing when you are very attracted to somebody, you don't get too close to them, or you don't dare too much interest or whatever. It turned out we both felt the same way, but she was married to somebody else, and so it was difficult. But he didn't give up. She decided that she was absolutely didn't want to have sort of an affair. Anyway, y'all, they got married. He felt betrayed and very, very angry. But you know what? Monty didn't give a darn about that. Okay? So I don't want to sort of belittle any of that. But at the same time, we both just felt that we had to be our life partners. We was meant to be. Okay? So we got married. So she got married at 19, 5 years before I met her. And it was complicated because her husband only asked her to marry him because he was doing some postgraduate work. So he's trying to say he ain't really love her anyway. I'm not in any way trying to belittle their marriage. As far as I can gather, it was very happy. But the point is, we hadn't if we hadn't met and we meet, and I just felt at first incredibly frustrated and sad that the person I wanted to be with, I couldn't be with. And then he said I got incredibly blessed. Anyway, he ended up marrying her. Okay. And he said he got zero regrets. They've been together for 44 years. Okay. Wait, no, they've been together for 44 years and they've been married for 40. And he said the only reason why they didn't get married earlier is because a divorce took 2 years to sort out. I would have married her on day one. Listen, Monty said he don't give a darn if the one you love is with somebody else. Don't let that stand in your way. Get your mate, even if you gotta take somebody else. E, your thoughts? If the one you love is already with somebody, do you still move forward? He said he's sorry, but not sorry for the husband.
Oh, got to get that bitch out the way. So let me tell you something. Stop following the white man's rule, or in some cases, the black man's rule. They adhere. Listen, abide by the rules they adhere to when they engage with you. You see, Cardi B and Offset are married, but Offset is still looking for his true love. You see, just looked at that earlier. He's off with his birthday looking for true love. I can't be mad at that. I mean, Cardi's the dumb one in the house with these 2 kids of his. Girl, you need to find you something to do. I mean, Offset is not the only one. I mean, we talk about it all the time. The first thing that popped in my mind was TJ Holmes from ABC. And that woman didn't.
They didn't let marriage stop them.
They didn't let the white man's piece of paper down to the courthouse stop them from finding true love. Okay, this is important. You know, I just really feel like we need to be cognizant of that. And our greatest example when we think about Black excellence, you know, think about Jada Pinkett and Will Smith. Don't let these kids and this marriage certificate stop you from finding true love, because Jada Pinkett is going to find true love no matter how old they are, what they look like. Come on. And I tell you this because we talked about Nene Leakes. Don't bring your old man that you don't want to your birthday party. A new man may be there. No, if you truly the man for me, you're going to see me with this this dumb broke man that I brought with me with these flip-flops on from Nigeria. And you're going to say, nah, I'm here to save you, baby girl. Sweetheart, I got you. You need to drop that 0 and get with the hero. So no, I don't find anything wrong with Nene carrying around that man. I've had a change of heart as of right now.
Okay.
And shout out to all the married couples, like I said, that don't let this little piece of paper stop them from finding true love. And I think it's inspiring and it's remarkable. She's 67, I thought you said, and he's 68, or I got that backwards, one of those. But I tell you, it's nothing like being married for years and then finding real true love.
He'd been married to her for 4 years. He took her 40 years. 40 years they've been married. He took her from his friend early on.
Oh, so she was never married to the friend. They were just with
she
each other.
was married to the friend. He said,
yeah, that's my point. Don't let this piece of paper stop you from finding true love. I love this man didn't waste no time. He said, that's it. That's the woman I want. I'm going to go get her. I like that energy, Diva. I think this is the feel-good story of the night. True love wins. Choo-choo.
In my opinion, I cannot.
I'm gonna pray for you, okay? Now, I'm gonna go ahead and take this thing biblical, okay? In the 12 commandments, there's a commandment that says, do not covet another man's wife, okay? And then if we go to Deuteronomy, it said, do not desire another man's wife. Do not desire his house, his land, his money, his slaves, his cattle, his donkeys, or anything else he owns. These are the commandments that the Lord gave to you. Listen here. First of all, if the one that do it to you, best believe she'll do it to another one. So she just waiting on her next Prince Charming. Choo choo.
Oh, boom. Okay. Okay. Leo, you're up.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, so they've been together for 40 years, so they ain't made no mistake about their relationship. But this is what is called anecdotal evidence. It is a one-off.
Okay.
This is just one thing.
Okay.
Yes, it did happen. Yes, they spent 40 years together, but I would never advise this in regular life.
Okay, come on.
Ever.
Talk to the people. Talk to the people.
Never, ever, 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 ever. I would never advise this in regular life. People are married. Wait till you get divorced. If that's what you want to do, that's fine. Don't screw your best friend's wife. I would not advise that just because of this one particular story.
Right.
This one, I'm happy for them. Happiness and love shows up in all types of ways. That's fine. They got 40 years. They got 40 years of happiness. That's what's worked for them. That's not something I would advise for regular life. That's not how things end with that. People get hurt. People get unalived. Okay, messing around like that. That's not a good path.
No,
so I would say, if you feel feelings for someone else's wife or husband, disconnect.
Yeah.
Have no more ties. If y'all feel like you do not go back to your spouse, if you feel like you no longer want to be with your spouse, disconnect that relationship on both sides. And then see what happens if you no longer want to be with your spouse, because it should not be about the other person that you are attracted to. It should be about your spouse, right? And it should be about the relationship that you have committed yourself to legally under law, because in North Carolina law, you know, it's the alienation of affection that you think you done fell in love with your best friend's wife, but you might get hit with a whole lawsuit upside the head. So you just don't do that kind of thing. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It ain't what you want to do.
You don't want that smoke. That man said he married her out of convenience anyway, so he don't feel no type of way.
That's right. And it could be.
Monty a piece of work. Monty a piece of work. He saw what he wanted. He went and got it. He said, marriage ain't going to stop me. And then he forced her. He forced her. He did like a caveman style, because he said he wasn't bringing that boat back to shore until she said yes.
Well, that's how that worked for them 40 years ago. I'm just saying, I'm advising, I'm the bathroom lawyer, right? I'm the jailhouse, no, not jail, but just saying, I would advise not to do this behavior in real life because it's not a thing, y'all. It's not a thing.
It's a one-off.
It don't happen like that. It's not a thing. It don't happen like that. This is anecdotal evidence. This is just something that happened. This is a one-off. Do not do this at all. But I'm happy for them. Choo-choo.
Thank you. Felicia, you up?
It's tough on these YouTube streets. And it's tough up on this damn panel. There's so much BS going across this panel here tonight. It's disgusting. I listened to you read that entire article.
Uh-huh.
And not once did he say, my wife is so happy that I made that decision and that she made that decision. He never says, she's looked back and said, thank you for coming into my life and choosing me and us choosing each other. It's all about what he think.
Yeah.
What he thought. What he did.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't hear anything about how she feels. So to me, it's like, okay, so she was one of these very submissive women who didn't mind being controlled, and he managed to find some money because remember, he said in the beginning he didn't have any money.
He's broke. He was broke.
Right, but he had money, and he probably lavished her with what's that we saw on Cardi's thing? All them roses, and look what he did, and I'm gonna bite other women for him. All of that, but she didn't say anything. So I want to hear her. I want to hear how her 40 years have been.
Well, she almost left. Remember he mentioned that? She almost left. If I didn't go get counseling, she's going to leave with the 3 kids. Oh,
my God. She probably was shackled in the back somewhere. Lord have mercy. You know what women sign up for? What was that thing? The men women choose. It's just one after another. It's almost impossible to live a happy life as a woman. One way or another, they're locking you down, shutting you down, or you volunteering to be shut down. It's sad.
Woo.
3 sad stories here tonight. 3 women who are unhappy, because I'm going to say she's unhappy because I ain't hear from her. And it tells you money ain't everything, folks. Fight for your peace of mind. That's worth it.
Yeah, he ain't give her no chance. He said he wasn't bringing the boat back to shore until she said yes.
And I believe him.
No, he did. He did because 48 hours later, he planned the wedding.
Right. And told her to show
she
up.
got 48 hours. Wayne, you're up. This is a mess.
Well, I'm not going to congratulate him.
Go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, I was saying, I'm not going to congratulate him or give him my blessing. The only difference, from him now is 40 years.
Right.
That's low down. You got to be a low down, dirty person to do that.
To your friend.
I mean, you got to have some kind of self-control. I mean, and he was saying that it just kind of organically happened. That's an organic lie. That's BS, I mean, and to show how much of a jerk, he wait till the man goes, and the man think, his neighbors, probably helping out, with the family, whatever. So no, I don't give him no blessing, I'm not giving him a blessing. It's just because it's been 40 years, you just an older, low down, dirty dog.
Oh my God. Ugh.
That's the reason why I say the sex was good. He did have relations with this woman. It was good, and he decided she was gonna be his. That's what I'm thinking.
He said he got no regrets. He sleeps at night. Okay. Ruthlessly insists he has no regrets after stealing Rice Sarah from his friend. That was him. That was done when they was younger. Look at Sarah. She's smiling. She didn't know the difference. She didn't know what was going to happen. Emmanuel, you're up. Monty said he good.
Listen, these people are weird. So this is why there should be a clause when you get married that
Mhm.
the person who asks for a divorce and decides to break their promise,
Uh-huh.
to break their commitment, to break their word,
Okay.
needs to pay. Because what did Michelle Obama tell us? She said, your word is your bond, and you got to do what you say you're going to do. So the wife didn't follow through with her vows.
Uh-huh.
Shame on her. Shame on Monty. Because it's crazy. I mean, leaving a husband for his best friend, getting with your best friend's wife, it's degenerate. It's too much.
Mhm.
Last thing, this has to be said. Fellas, all the men out there, this
Mhm.
is why you cannot allow your wife to have no male friends and much less bring her around the homies. It always ends bad.
Oh my God. Not you said always.
Always.
Word.
So I just said that Mike Monty's a python. You said, ooh. Oh my goodness. Julius.
Keep me out the group chat. Listen, dude is weird. Yeah, I wouldn't want a friend like him anyway. So I'm gonna just mind my business and stay out the dang group chat. Choo choo.
Thank you. Denzel.
This is a hot mess,
Mhm.
and yeah, this is a hot mess. Both of them, I'm gonna be honest, both of them are trash. She
Mhm.
left. She
Mhm.
left her husband for that other man. His friend's wife.
Mhm.
He was wrong for taking his friend's wife.
Mhm.
He's supposed to be his friend.
Yeah, he said he went riding with him and everything, but
R-
listen.
r-
Mhm.
right, right. And I bet homeboy don't have no regrets. Yeah, I bet he doesn't.
Mhm.
Everybody's not your friend.
Uh-oh.
Everybody, everybody's not your friend. You can't trust people, man. You can't.
Right.
And that I don't, I don't agree with that. You know, that's their life, whatever. But I don't agree with that. That's some foul BS. And whatever. And this is my opinion. They're gonna get their karma, and God don't like ugly. And that's all. It's just disgusting.
Yeah. Monty was a snake in the grass. Uh Vanilla Poppin', what are your thoughts?
Well, as someone has said, a couple of people, they're weird. Um, I've been married 20 years and
God
I
bless.
don't know what in the world type of scenario that is, but I do know it takes two to tango.
Yeah.
He couldn't have made her do anything that she didn't want to do. She's
Right.
probably accustomed to a certain lifestyle now, and that's why she stayed. Um, who knows if they were really true friends? Maybe he's calling this man his friend, or maybe the man knew him for his works. He should have been happy that he didn't get any federal charges because it sounds like they were out to sea and he held her kidnapped out in the waters against her will. So hopefully it wasn't international waters, but he could have definitely went to jail for that because that was definitely kidnapping. But people are weird, and again, just it's it's all speculation. People do things for the wild moment, and if it works for them, good for them. Um, again, two. It takes two. She wanted to be with him. She married him. Thank goodness there was no children in the first marriage, and let
Right.
them live their best lives. Two toxic people together. If you look at both of them, they look a little weird. So it's probably a weird relationship. Have at it.
Yeah, yeah, Monty, I ain't never seen no story like that in my life. I said, whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. And then to be so messy, I got zero regrets. Okay. I ain't lose not a wink of sleep at night.
That sounds like a narcissist, doesn't it?
Yeah.
A sociopath, maybe borderline. I mean, he did say he had to take some type of counseling. We don't know. The woman could be scared out of her doggone wits with this man. Who knows?
Who knows? Listen, guys, I appreciate y'all. These was a lot of topics tonight, but I think the underlying messages here, ladies, I was saying to Felicia earlier, this could have been the Men We Choose Part 2.
Yeah.
It could have been the Men We Choose Part 2. But listen, ladies, watch who you choose. Okay? This man didn't even give her a chance to think about it to see if she really did want to stay with her first husband. He took out the sea, said, I ain't pulling this boat back in until you say yes. And then he went and planned the wedding. And 48 hours later, she was saying, I do. And here she is 44 years later, and she still don't know what's going on. Okay, good luck, Sarah. Okay, because she didn't get no say in that. I didn't realize it till Felicia said it. We didn't hear from her in that article. Everything was his thoughts, how he felt. All right, guys, here's our feel-good story. All I need is 2 minutes and 40 seconds.
Act of kindness can have enormous impact. Steve Hartman. Sometimes
I thought that was a great story because, you know, we got a lot of stories that come through about the people in blue and what they do wrong. But there are a lot of them that don't do wrong, that do right. And for the people on the street to take up a collection, and they don't even have anything, a roof over their head or anything, and bringing that $8 and say from the people on the street, that's a blessing. I want to say this to everybody. We don't have to have much to give back. And everything you give back does not have to be money. There are a lot of people on this panel that I consider the regulars, right? And I will say, this is really truly from the bottom of my heart, have given me a lot. We are coming to the end of the year. I am going to try to squeeze in an end of the year show, but YouTube is YouTube, and a lot of crazy stuff goes on YouTube. But I will tell you this, a lot of great things has happened to me and for me because of YouTube. I want to thank y'all for hanging out with me all the time. I want to thank y'all for hanging out for 2 hours when it's supposed to be a 60-minute show. I want to thank y'all for your contributions in the chat. And I want to especially thank the contributions that happen on this panel. And you know, sometimes somebody wrote to me the other day in the chat, all of this craziness. And let me tell you something about us, the people that you see on a regular basis. We don't got no problems with each other. We say what we say. I don't never stop nobody from saying what they got to say. I do not get mad at anybody for saying what they got to say. When the show is over and I hit end stream, we leave it all on the table. We're not backstage doing cat fights with each other, because what makes a great conversation is to hear everybody's side of the story, different perspectives, whether you agree or disagree. Because over here, we catch the train. We don't catch feelings. I want to thank y'all, even though y'all cheat me, y'all cheat the diva all the time. Y'all don't hit the like button, but I still love y'all. But if you didn't hit the like button coming in, hit it on your way out. Have an amazing weekend. Be good to somebody. You don't need a whole lot of money, right? They had nothing. And he walked in that police station, gave that $8, and didn't even say, oh, my name is. Because that officer, she would come to see about them. Go see about somebody, everybody. I'll see you next time. Good night and goodbye.
Good
Good night,
y'all.
everybody.